my 2014 favourites video. I'm going to split this up into two. So today's post is going to be about hair care, skin care, and other products like that. The makeup version will be coming later, but let's get started with hair care. So one of the shampoo and conditioner ranges that I have absolutely adored this year and have been using for a good 6 months, so that's really a big testament to the range, is the Behave range of products. Now they have a whole heap of shampoo and conditioners and also treatment products, but my favourites are the Bombshell Blonde Shampoo and the Volumizing Conditioner. Now, with these being used in conjunction, I have been able to look after the two major concerns of my hair. Obviously, being blonde, I like my shine to be quite obvious. However, that's quite difficult with blonde hair. Certainly, people that have got darker hair tend to have a bit more shine. And I have found that since I've been using the Bombshell Blonde shampoo, I have had numerous people comment on the colour of my hair, which is really pleasing because I obviously spend a bit of money and time on my hair, and for people not to notice is a little bit disheartening, I must say. But also my other concern with my hair is because I have very fine hair, I like to have a volumizer. So with the magnifying volumizing conditioner, I am able to combine both of those and my hair has been loving it. Now, when it comes to volume products, I have been spouting on about the David Babai Whipped Volume Mousse for the last probably 2 years. It is still my preferred mousse. I have tried others throughout the year and I keep going back to it, so why change? This really is a fabulous product. Now, the last item in my hair section is a hairdryer. Now, I introduced you to a brand called H2D. I think it was in my favourites for 2013. During 2014, they released their IR hairdryer. This really is a lovely hairdryer that actually, since I've been using it, I've found I've had a lot less flyaways. It dries my hair really quickly. As I say, I've got fine hair, but I actually have a lot of it, so it takes a long time for my hair to dry. But this hairdryer has really helped in that department. So absolutely have been loving that. Okay, so let's get on to skincare. Now, I have been using a couple of products to cleanse my skin regularly throughout the year. I do swap out different products as I trial them, but the two that I keep going back to is something really basic. The QV wash by Ego is one of our family favourite products. We buy this obviously in the big container. We go through quite a few of these. I quite regularly use this as my wash, and I think it is really great value for money and certainly works well with my reasonably sensitive skin. It's probably not overly sensitive compared to some people that really have trouble, but for me, I like to keep things gentle, so this works really well. Absolutely love that. Also on cleansing, I have been loving the Shuamura Skin Purifier Oil, so the Cleansing Beauty Oil. Now, this really feels beautiful on the skin, leaves a lovely nourishing effect on my skin. So this is my second bottle of this throughout the year, so that's definitely a winner. Really love that. Now, when it comes to serums, there is one product that probably, if I had to pick my product of the year in the skincare range, has to be the You by Sia Release GF and Peptide Anti-Aging Serum. Sadly, I have run out of this and I almost cried when I got to the bottom of it because I have never used a skincare product that has affected and been so obvious in the difference that it gave to my skin. I did do a full review. I'll link obviously anything that I'm talking about here that there are other reviews of. I'll link them. But honestly, this is the best serum I have ever used. I found that the texture of my skin really improved. I do have very good skin because I've always looked after it, but I did find that I had a few sort of the darker spots, sort of age spots, that's what happens when you get in your 40s, I guess, that were becoming a little more obvious to me. Since I used this, my skin really, the difference was quite amazing, and I really wasn't expecting that. If I had thought that I was going to have a massive difference to be able to show you, I would have taken before photos. I don't regularly share photos without makeup on because, you know, I don't really want to scare you. But using this, absolutely unbelievable. I think that is my find of 2014. But that said, now that that has run out, I have been going back to my Clarins Double Serum. I have been using this on and off for the last 12 months. I'm almost at the bottom of the container there, which is going to be sad to see that in my empties post. But I really love this Clarins Double Serum. Leaves my skin looking lovely and fresh. And what I did do when I did have the U by Sia, this could be used actually during the day and also at night, but as I loved this so much, I was trying to save it, so I was using this for the day and this for the night, and it worked really well. But I'm going to be sad when that runs out because it really is a lovely product. Moisturisers, I've tried many throughout the year, and this is a really hard category for me to narrow down the product that I really loved the most. But I have come up with one that I think really offered me really good hydration, worked beautifully with my makeup, had no fragrance. It also doesn't have sunscreen in it, so that's really good when you want to make sure that you are putting on a really high SPF sunscreen, so you actually have to use a dedicated sunscreen. But the moisturiser that I really have loved the most is the Dr. Lewin's Line Smoothing Complex Hydrating Day Cream. Now, I did do a review of this on its own, and I will link that. I really think it is a really good value day cream. It's not the cheapest one that you can get here in the drugstore range. I think the retail is around $70, but regularly you'll find it on sale. So I really think that that is very good value for money considering the results that I got with it. So really good product. Eye cream. Now, I can't say that anything really blew me away until I tried this Guino Long Levier eye lifting cream. Now, there's only a sample one here. I am almost out of this, and I am buying the normal sized one of these because I actually really noticed a difference. Now, it says that it is a smoothing eye care cream and that it's an eye lifting cream. It definitely does what it says, and I think that that is fabulous because quite often you'll read, oh, a product does this, product does that, and really I think it's all marketing hype. This is not marketing hype. I was really impressed, and as I say, I am buying the larger version. I just haven't been able to because I've been unwell, but definite winner in the eye cream department. Now, in regard to primers, I must admit I don't prime my face every day because I generally find that I don't need it. But the primers that I have been grabbing throughout 2014 and I'm still in love with, the first one is the Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Complexion Primer Potion. Now this is for sort of more aged skin. I love this. I think it is a really beautiful finish that I achieve with my makeup. If it's going to be warm, I will either use this one here, or the other one that I love is the Benefit Professional. Now, I do have the big size, I just couldn't find it, but I do love these little travel size versions for when I'm traveling. It's been really hot here in Adelaide over the last week, and we've got terrible bushfires here at the moment, which is really quite devastating for many people, so I hope they're all very safe. But on days like these, I tend to put the primers on my face because then it really does help my makeup to stay in the extreme heat. Both of these are really fabulous. Now, let's get on to body products. Now, I have absolutely been loving body oils. It doesn't matter which of these three brands that I grab because I love them all. They all smell absolutely divine. And my three of choice is the Nooks, the dry oil. You will have heard me talk about this before. Absolutely love it. Also the Pavonia Botanica dry oil body moisturizer, and also the Guino Nourishing Dry Oil Body and Hair. Now, all of them have the most beautiful fragrance. Every time I put one of these on, I just am instantly transformed with that beautiful fragrance that comes out. You can use these obviously on your body, which is the way that I generally use it, but you can also use it in your hair. And I just find that they just uplift me. They make me feel happy when I put them on. I love the fact that I don't have to wait for a body lotion to dry before I get dressed. These really do sink into the skin really quickly. So if you haven't tried a body oil before, any of these three, so the Pavonia, the Gino or the Nooks, definitely give them a go because they really are beautiful. When it comes to body hair removal, I have tried all sorts of things. I have done some laser at home stuff, which I can link the reviews to the Philips Lumia Precision Plus at home laser system, which I find really good. But when you do use a laser, you do need to actually shave the area before you actually do the treatment. Now, I've got some areas on my legs that still the hair hasn't disappeared. So earlier, or sort of in September of 2014, unfortunately I was diagnosed with a condition which meant that I had to go onto blood thinners, which means that when I go to remove hair, I'm absolutely terrified of using a traditional razor, because if I cut myself, the bleeding takes quite some time to actually stop. So I had to really have a think about, okay, so what sort of product am I going to use to actually minimise the risk of bleeding? So this Remington epilator and shaver, I think is absolutely one of the best shavers I have ever used. Now, I have in the past had shaver systems before. I've used epilators for many, many years. I've decided to use the shaver head, although it does come with an epilator head and a couple of other different heads. But when I use this to shave my legs, it feels like a traditional wet shave. Now, I have tried many, as I say, and none of them have left my legs feeling as smooth as if I had used a wet shave. This really is fabulous. I love the fact that it has a light. It's not too noisy, but it does have a light, so when I choose to shave my legs watching TV in the semi-dark, I can make sure that I don't actually miss any of those pesky hairs. I think that this is a really fabulous product. I think it has a retail of about $100, and I think it's worth every penny, and of course I don't have the risk of bleeding, which is just brilliant. I have spoken to you before about my love of this product. It probably was in my favourites last year. I'm not 100% sure, but it deserves to be here again. And that is the Burt's Bees Coconut Foot Cream. This cream is fabulous. I love the way that it makes my feet feel. I generally find that my feet are very dry at night and always put foot cream on before I go to sleep. The smell is beautiful, but my feet always feel fabulously moisturised all day, and this is probably I reckon it's got to be about my 5th or 6th tube of it. I love it that much. Also from Burt's Bees is a product that I absolutely adore, and that is the Lemon Butter Cuticle Cream. Now, I have done a post on this before. I do have moments where my nails tend to be very dry and brittle, and this is the only thing that really helps. You can see I've almost finished this one. This is container probably number 3. I do have a spare in my cupboard because I do love it that much. Smells beautiful. My cuticles just absolutely love it, and therefore because I'm massaging into the cuticle area, it helps stimulate the growth and the health of your nails, and I really have found that to be fabulous. Also, talking about nails, I'd also like to recommend my favourite product when it comes to painting your nails, and I've done a full review on the Sensationale range. This is a gel, at-home gel range of nail polishes. I have had fabulous results with this particular kit, and I probably have about 5 or 6 different colours in the range. My favourite probably is the Pink Daisy, followed by the Pink Chiffon, and these are just obviously 2 of the colours there. If you want really long-lasting nails, then have a look at the Sensationale nail kit, because it really is going to give you that salon finish at home, which I love. And this product here won't remove your gel nails, because you obviously need the gel removal kit to do that. But when I'm wearing traditional nail polish, which I do obviously in between times, I have been absolutely loving. This is the, I think it's Designer Brands Instant Nail Polish Remover. Now there are other brands out there, and I'm sure that they're probably just as good, but it has a sponge in the middle. I don't want to tip it too much, otherwise we might get it dripping everywhere. But basically it's got a sponge in the middle. You dip your finger in, twist a couple of times, pull it out, and your nail polish has been removed. What a genius idea. I think it's fabulous, and I will definitely be repurchasing when this one gets manky and needs to be replaced, because it's fabulous. Last but not least is my favourite products when it comes to fragrance. Now, obviously when we think of fragrance, we think obviously of perfume, so I'll start with that. 2 products I have absolutely loved throughout 2014. My Lancome La Vie Belle perfume. When I wear this, without a joke, I probably have 5 to 6 people comment on, what are you wearing? That is just the most beautiful, beautiful fragrance. And it's always this one here. It lasts a really long time on me. I must admit, most perfumes, after I've got used to the fragrance of them, I don't smell them so much on me anymore. That seems to be, you know, a common thing that people say with fragrance. But this just is just such a beautiful fragrance. I love it. And I was thrilled to be given this product to try, and when this runs out, because this is only the small bottle, I'll be definitely purchasing the larger bottle, because it may well become my signature scent. Another range that I have fallen in love with is the Velour Absolute. This is just one of them. This has got as you can see down the bottom, it's quite different in the respect that it actually has special beads down the bottom. That's actually amethyst stone in there. There are 3 that I have tried in the range. Velour Absolute is new to Australia, probably only been in Australia for about the last 6 months. It's available from Maya, and they're just the most beautiful scents. They don't have any sort of some fragrances can really give you that big kick when you smell it. They're just a very delicate fragrance. This is my favourite one, and this is called Harmony. And when I want a beautiful light fragrance that uplifts my mood, this is the one that I grab. There are 2 others that I have as well. I have done a full review. I'll link that in the description box, but they're my favourites. That's my favourite in the Velour Absolute range. Home fragrance. Anybody who knows me knows that I am an absolute candle addict. Favourite yet again is from an Australian brand. This is Urban Ritual. This is one of their massive Christmas candles. This was the Fresh Fig and Sugar Plum Soy Wax candle. The fragrance is just so uplifting and really reminds me of Christmas, really. I will be enjoying this all year round because I will be savouring it. I love the packaging of it. I think it just looks so classy. But Urban Ritual is one of my favourite candle brands, along with Glasshouse. Now, this is the Manhattan Little Black Dress. I love. It's just such a beautiful fragrance. I have yet to find any Glasshouse candle that I don't like. The quality of their candles are just beautiful. The throw when you actually are burning them is sensational. I can smell both the Urban Ritual and the Glasshouse fragrances all through my home, which I absolutely adore. So if you haven't tried Glasshouse or Urban Ritual, do yourself a favour and go and grab some and try them. You can get both of those ranges in smaller candles, so that gives you a chance to sort of see if the scent suits you. Last but not least is a Jo Malone. This is the English Pear and Freesia Scent Surround Diffuser. Now, I was lucky enough to win this as part of a prize earlier in the year, and I saved it until our daughter's 21st and put it in the main bathroom. And the fragrance is just so pretty. It's a really delicate fragrance, but it throws exceptionally well. I could smell my bathroom, this fragrance coming from my main bathroom, through half of my house. but it wasn't overpowering when you went into the room. And I think that that's a very clever way of designing a fragrance, that you can smell it but it doesn't hit you in the face when you get into the area where the actual product is. Obviously it comes with reeds. What I have done is taken the reeds out, put the lid back on, and I am saving it for any other big events that we have at home, because it's such a beautiful fragrance. It is pricey. I think I remember that it's just over $100 odd, which is quite a lot of money, but oh boy, for something special, this is definitely worth considering, the Jo Malone Reed diffusers. So that finishes up this favourites video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope that there's some products there that have piqued your interest or that you love. And I look forward to presenting my favourites in the makeup category really soon. So thanks for watching, and if you like what you've seen, please subscribe and hit that like button. I really love interacting with all of you, so I hope 2015 is a wonderful one for you. Bye!